You will need to start with 5 sheets of paper. You could start with more if you wanted to, but 5 sheets is the minimum that you're going to need. You're going to want to stack those sheets together and then staple on one side. This is going to make a flipbook style animation. Now write your name on the back just in case somebody does the same idea that you do, to avoid getting them confused with each other. And then you're going to start drawing at the back on the last page. That's very important to start at the back versus the front, because if you start at the back, you can then trace your details on each subsequent page. So make sure that you start at the back and not at the front, because it's going to help you out a lot. So my animation is going to be a horse, and I want my horse to move just a little bit. It's going to be eating some grass, or grazing. So my horse is going to start with its head upright, just kind of looking around, and eventually I'm going to actually move the front leg and also the tail a little bit along with the head, so it'll have a little bit of movement going on. It's a good idea to not make it too complicated. Draw something that you know you can draw over and over again. That's going to help a lot, and it's going to save a little bit of time. I've drawn a lot of horses, so I thought that this would be a good subject for my animation. So I have a little grass on the bottom below my horse, and then I just flip the next page over, and it's kind of hard to see in the video, but you can kind of see through, so I can trace. So I can trace any details on the next page. This is really helpful if you have things that stay in the same place. So most of my horse's legs are going to stay in the same place, but I'm moving one of those front legs a little bit, and I'm moving its head slightly down along with the tail. And as I keep going, that horse is going to change just a little bit more each page. And then the last frame or page will be that top front page. That's going to be kind of like the end of your animation. So now I have what we call 5 frames, 5 different still pictures that when put together will make it look like the horse is moving. But one thing that I forgot was to put the grass in each other frame, so I'm going to go ahead and enter that and trace that. This is why it's so important to start at the back, because then you could just trace things and it's going to save a lot of time, and it's going to make it a lot easier for you. That last frame is going to be the horse grazing, eating that grass. So now I'm just going through each image. So there's the back one where the horse is just standing up, and the horse's front leg is moving and his head is bending down. His head's bending even more. He's almost eating the grass, and the last one is with his mouth open, and he's eating some of that grass in front of him. And then I can go ahead and start coloring, and then I'll be ready to enter my animation into the GIF generator.